Hello everyone, I'm Steve Venner, G0TAN, and welcome to another Martin Lynch & Sons informative video. Today I'm going to talk to you about the Kenwood TS-590SG, and I'm going to try and explain why it's such a popular radio. Okay, so don't worry, I'm not going to bore you with one of my usual in-depth radio reviews, and you'll be pleased to know it's not going to be too technical. So that's the first question. Why is it so popular? Well, first of all, I think it's for several reasons. The first one is the size and the weight. It's not too small, such that you need something like a magnifying glass to actually look at the display or read the display. It's got a beautiful, clear, simple, uncluttered display. It's bright, you can change the colours, very, very, very easy to read. It's not so large that you need a huge desk to stick it on. In fact, it's actually quite relatively small that you can actually take it away on de-expeditions and things like that. It's very light indeed. It comes with a carrying handle. The performance. Performance is as good as many of the high-end transceivers. The enhanced RX performance, it's got a superb third-order dynamic range. The radio itself uses a single receiver, and apparently it's got quite a rather novel configuration. Over most of the tuning range, it's a triple conversion, super up converting to a first IF of 73 megs, and then on to 10.7 megs, and then finally to 24 kilohertz. However, on certain emitter bands, 160, 80, 40, 20 and 15, and with bandwidths less than 2.7 kilohertz, there's a separate first mixer down converter which converts directly to the second IF, which is now at 11.374 megahertz, and that actually bypasses the up conversion process. If you're interested, the more on the technical side, technical specifications, what you should do is go to Kenwood's website to have a look at the specifications for the radio itself. On there you'll find a link to Peter Hart's RSGB radio review. It's pretty in depth, and there's a whole bunch of really good information if you're into the more of the technical side of things. Now, what about the features? So there's a lot of enhanced features on this radio, certainly compared to the original TS-590S model. We now have the on-screen CW decode function. From its big brother, the TS-990, it's also inherited a couple of features, the quick split frequency operation, and there's also an antenna out facility on the back panel. If you're into digital modes, you do not have to buy any additional sound cards. All you have to do is plug the USB cable straight into your PC and make sure you've downloaded the appropriate USB drivers and things like that. Everything will work straight away out of the box, all the audio functionality. There is also what they call an ARCP590. There's an application or a program that you can download for free from Kenwood's website, and that will actually allow you to remote operate this radio. So you can have one radio connected to it via the USB lead in some part of the world, and then if that would be running one of the versions of the ARCP software, and then wherever you are, you can connect to that using another version of the ARCP software on your local PC, and then you can talk to them and control the radio remotely. So say that's available from the Kenwood website and available for free. So you don't need any other boxes, any sound cards to link to your computer. So another reason why I'm quite like this radio, in fact I like it a lot, is the reliability. It's quite important when considering a radio to buy. You may know that I'm actually the engineering workshop manager here at Martin Lynch & Sons. I've been here about 5 years now, and I cannot remember the last time that we've actually had a 590 in for repair. We get quite a lot to have the wideband mods done, or the Mars mods, as you like to say. But I think the only failure that I've had on one of these was a user-induced failure, and that's where they crimped the control knob down here. One of the, I think it's the volume. Yes, the volume and RF gain knob. We just had to replace that, but that was user error. So, but generally, very, very reliable radios indeed. So, the main thing that I really like about this radio is that it is very, very easy to operate. It's not menu driven. There is a menu which I'll go through very quickly in a short while, but it's only a single layer menu. It's not multiple layers or anything like that. Everything that you want to do is actually on the front panel. You know, you can change the bands. You have a separate button for each band. You know, if you're doing 5 megs, you obviously have to enter that frequency directly, but everything else is very easily accessible from the front panel. And that is one of the main reasons why I use it when I'm teaching the foundation classes. When we're doing the practical element, I always use the 590, because the students, the candidates, they can get to operate it very, very quickly. They don't have to delve into several menus to change the power level setting or change the filter widths and things like that, do the RIT, whatever. It's very easy. It's all there on the front panel. That's where I like it. I mean, for instance, what have we got here? As I said, I've been over the actual band changes over here. If you, for instance, want to change the mic gain, you just press the mic gain. Mic gain.
5-0.
Okay, so it tells you if you have any visual disabilities, things like that. There is a speech option which comes as standard. You can disable that if you need to. We can change that quite easily.
5-2.
Okay, so 5.2, 5.3.
5-3.
There you go. So you can change the mic gain setting quite easily just by pressing that. You want to change the power. So we're currently
Power 100.
100 watts, as it says there. If you're a foundation licensee, you can turn it right down to
15.
15 watts, one too many. There we go.
10.
10 watts, 10 watts. So the whole radio is so easy to operate, and I say that's one of the reasons I really, really like this radio. So that's basically it. That's all I wanted to say. If you've ever thought about getting hold of one of these radios, go speak to one of our sales guys. I'm sure they will give you a good deal. Say the radio itself, it's an excellent, absolutely excellent all-round radio, whether you're going to use it for a home base station or any de-expeditions. Okay, so that's it. Very simple. Say not too technical, not too in-depth. Just showing off a brilliant radio. And you got any questions? Please feel free to contact me here at Martin Lynch & Sons. So look forward to the next video. Okay, bye bye from me, and it's bye bye from him. Thank you.